Morning, everybody. Thank you for coming this morning. The one word that will characterize the Biden administration is lawless. If you look at what Biden has done since he stepped into office, it can only be described as that. Joe Biden intentionally disobeyed the Supreme Court of the United States by giving over $100 billion worth of student loan relief, meaning that my plumbers, our pipe fitters, our welders, our carpenters, our LPNs, our LVNs, convenience store clerks have been forced to pay off the debt of people that have voluntarily taken on this burden. As my colleague from Texas noted, Joe Biden opened up the borders, and illegal aliens are kidnapping, raping, and murdering our children. This simply must stop. And the only way that this is going to stop is if Congress stands up and performs their Article 1 duties. So I am incredibly disappointed that half of this stage is not full of Democrats, because this is not a partisan issue. This is an Article 1 authority that we have. The Founding Fathers wrote us first in the Constitution, and initially they were concerned that we would have too much power over the executive branch, and that has not become the case because many of our predecessors have abdicated their responsibility as members of Congress, and that stops today. So Merrick Garland needs to come here. He needs to produce exactly what he has been told to produce by the Congress of the United States of America, because as Mr. Alford alluded to and said directly, no one is above the law. Can I say something?
Yeah, of course.
Are you asking us if we're concerned that the Democrat Party will politicize Congress to the point where they start doing things like impeaching sitting presidents?
Twice.
Is that what you're asking?
Or you know, we've had Republicans not comply with the January 6th committee's subpoenas, and could they use this down the road?
Aren't they in jail?
Yeah, they're in jail.
I think they're in jail. So are you suggesting the Attorney General should be in jail? Because that's what it sounds like. Listen, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. So the Democrat Party under Nancy Pelosi politicized this body to the point where it's destructive to the fabric of our nation. And it is time for a reckoning. This has got to stop. The only way that this is going to stop is if the President of the United States reads this. This says, Joe, read this, the Congress. This is the Constitution of the United States of America. So this has to be adhered to. This is the law of the land. Is that clear? Now do your jobs, people, for Pete's sakes.